the 0.5 on the longer term, but on the shorter term, actually getting itself right there above the 1 Fibonacci, around $26,453, sitting at $26,475 at the moment. So what can we do? What can we do? We can zoom in a little bit here. We can see on the 4-hour chart what we have kind of showing up. Looks like we have a floor sitting down here, and it looks like we have a ceiling sitting on over here. Looks like we're going to be pushing, looks like this, around 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 o'clock tomorrow, getting a move out of Bitcoin, at least looking like this, getting ourselves back up to that $26,938, or we get a retest right back to the bottom here, getting above the 236 on the short term here, around $26,122, or getting a nice rebound right back off the 786, which would both prove to be kind of okay. I wouldn't be upset about either of those movements. So that's definitely crazy to even note that, that is not a bad that's not a bad thing. If we come here onto the RSI, you can see we got not even really overbought, really. I mean, 66, but looks like we got our previous high here on the 6th, and we're on the 17th. So that's good to see that we're getting up higher. And I would assume if we are to end up falling down to the downside, we'd hold the 26,107 about right here, right? Is it 26,207? No, it's 107. And we come back down here, tap on top of here, and then kind of fly out for our next movement, which would actually be up to, let's see, on the higher end here, around 600, just about. Nah, I would probably say this one first, 27,000 first. I would say that one, but I would imagine if it were to go in that direction, and it were actually to fall to the downside and adhere to back testing this, because it hasn't back tested it since Thursday. We back test it right here. Oops, I don't want it. And then we kind of fly out and hit here and see if it can actually break through and get to a 1618 extension, because technically if we are able to break through this with conviction, our next target is 27,500, say 452. But that lines up almost exactly with our 702 on this time period. But realistically, that 27,452 is just going to be that impending target if we're able to hold 26,107 for a little bit of a retracement. But to me, this looks like a continuation pattern. So I would actually assume it would be coming to around that 27,000 first before a major correction. That's what I would assume. But if it were to break to the downside, you know that the downside target is, and then we know what we're looking forward to. But I think that would actually play out with this, because if we were to come across the side here, you could see that it could come down here and kind of adhere by this sideways channel and actually double tap right above it. So if I were looking for a dip, I'd be looking at to around there. But that's if it adheres to it. Maybe that's more of a Monday thing. Maybe Sunday it is to push up here and then back test down here to 786. But I'm just letting you know my thoughts. But I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing. Remember, none of it's financial advice, just my opinion, just my thoughts, and, my speculation on the Bitcoin price. Hope you guys are having a great one, and have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next one.